Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everythin Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
Hey, and welcome. How are you? We have Shanell. Shanell.
Have you figured out which one I'm going to be yet?
Shanell.
I like it. I'll look.
Shanell. Yeah. Shalala. Shalala.
I like Chanel.
Anyways, Shanell is here with us to finish up her saga. And we left off at she was going through some health issues at this moment in time in life and some other stuff. And if you want to see it, rewind or go to WLFE-DB.com radio or Everything Yet Nothin podcast or TikTok and Facebook.
Everything Nothin on Facebook.
Everything Nothin on Facebook.
No
You
cheese.
can also look up T-Roy and put TV because I got a page too. T-Roy TV. See, check the plate. T-Roy TV. So
Look, the green.
I know, right? These pears. And well, what has happened in your life for the last week?
Mine.
Well, that was good. Anyways, back to.
Well, thanks, dear. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Seriously.
He's lived it, so he knows nothing has happened.
What's been going on in your life?
We went to Taco Tuesday. That's pretty cool.
That was really cool and really good tacos. And that was celebrities here in Branson, Fall Creek. Celebrity Lounge, Point Royal.
Are they real, authentic tacos? Because those are my favorite.
They're American tacos.
Yeah. It was really good. Really good.
Yeah, the meat
We haven't
was
had.
delicious.
Oh my god, it was so good.
The meat made us
Absolutely,
taco.
so good.
And $3 margaritas.
Yes, and they were really, really good.
So come on down to the Celebrity Lounge on. Anyways, this is not a commercial for them. Anyway, we just went to.
I'm coming for the margaritas. Screw the tacos.
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
right?
man.
No, we had a really
Hi,
great time.
Jason. How are you? How are you?
Jason says hi.
Hi,
Chanel.
Chanel.
Jason.
We were
Which Jason am I saying hi to?
Jason.
The bipolar DM.
Oh,
Bipolar Lamb on WLFE-DB.com radio
And on YouTube.
and on YouTube.
Bipolar DM.
And
That's all.
don't tell anybody, but I think he's
Well, he
adorable.
yeah.
You just told the world.
What did you tell him? I missed it.
You'll have to rewind it. We're not telling them again.
What? No, that's not right. This is my show, sucker. We're gonna remind this shit right now. Beep.
Allie Mae says hey.
Hey, what's up, girl? So yes, we are back. My week was okay so far. I went to my radio show with my co-host Damian Perfidio, and if you want to know any more about him, you can look him up online. Damian Porfirio. Awesome actor and director and writer and all around just awesome dad. Awesome dad, awesome husband, awesome
Anyways,
brother,
they have this
awesome
talk show.
awesome.
It's not a talk show. It's a
Anyways,
radio.
we play rock, and it's 70s, 80s, and 90s, and it's KRBC radio, and it is online. So it's not like online radio, I think is that what it's called. And we have our own little setup, and we do shows, and we talk about just all kinds of stuff. It's called the Brunch Hour, and it's 11 to 12 every Tuesday morning. So come and check us out.
We have a question from the audience. There's a homosexual dilemma. Go ahead with your homosexual
Yes.
dilemma.
What is your homosexual dilemma?
Damn, I'm just on my phone on the floor.
I like them all.
I like them all too. I mean,
I haven't met a homosexual I don't like. I've met a lot of straight people I'd like to punch in the face, but
a lot.
I've met a few of everybody that I don't
A lot.
Like. I went on a rant today.
hydrocodone, do your stuff.
What? Anyways, dead air.
We got into something.
Here, everybody that can see, and then I'll just read it out loud. I think I shared this with you earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not to disturb a lot of assholes around Branson. We are here to open minds and educate. So what is the dilemma?
So,
I don't see any comments, so I don't know.
Well,
the best way to find out is to experiment. Put that up there. That would be my advice.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, you got to experiment before you really know, because, I mean, otherwise, you're just going by thoughts instead of feelings and thoughts. So
just be safe about it.
And be safe.
Know who you're with.
Yeah.
Understand your partners.
Talk to them and make sure that everything's cool. I was trying to do that.
There you go. I don't have my thank you bobber.
So, but yeah, just do it safe. Experiment. Just follow your heart and go with whatever makes you happy. Whatever feels happy and good to you.
Well.
It
was a joke, guys. But it was popped out up there.
It was good.
You gotta play producer now, Mr. Producer Boy. Closest to the computer. But that's how you know. If anyone ever has a question if you're gonna be gay or not, that's the best way to find out. Just try.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, then you're not.
That's it. So, that's about it from me. We had a good show on Tuesday. Been talking to some more upcoming guests. No, that's it.
How was your week?
Mine?
Yeah.
I went to chemo on Monday, and I got to paint for 3 hours while I sat there through chemo. There's a lady that came in and she was handing out art supplies, free art supplies. And you know me, I gotta do the art.
Oh my god.
So I was like in my element, just making ornaments.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, we haven't done anything yet.
And I was just having fun, and Tuesday I got some more news about some test results, and that was no fun.
Yeah.
And then today I've been back and forth like 3 times to Jackson's school because he's like mad at me. Which, granted, he has a right to be mad. I sat him down to try to explain what mom's cancer is and how it works and the pain levels. And
Right.
It's a lot for anybody to take in, let alone a 11-year-old with autism.
Yeah.
But
your phone the volume is still up on it. That's been freaking me out. That's why I've been like looking around.
So, did it.
So he didn't take it well?
I'm a little bit angry. Okay, a lot of angry. But tomorrow I go in. I have to go see my oncologist because some of my test results he didn't like, and he made me make sure that Bob's there. So I have to have my partner there, and we get the news together. So I don't know that that sounds bad, but Bob says it's just probably some news that he wants to share that's good news, and he wants you both to hear it. That's it.
There you go.
Always Mr. Pessimist.
Optimist?
Optimist. Did I say pessimist? I did, didn't I?
I like to look at people and be like, is this empty or full? And, just, I'll have something in my hand, like a cup or something, and they'll just say whatever pops in their head first. I'm like, oh, you're that kind of person, huh? Regardless of what they say, I'm like, oh, you're that kind of person, huh? And then they're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
And he's, for the most part, if he wasn't part of everything that's going on, I'd be a Skittle. I'd be a Skittle. I'd be a red Skittle in a bag of Skittles. Just trying to swim upstream.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he keeps me even. Doesn't let me live in the darkness that your brain goes to. And he doesn't let me dwell too far into something. Like, this is what's going to happen. He doesn't let me talk like that.
Right.
But I'm the person that needs to know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me now. Tell me exactly how this is going to happen, at what time and what hour.
You would figure that they would want to. Yeah. Let you know, but okay. Yeah, I would like do extra stuff, and whenever you can and you feel up to it, always do something special and with him, and just have the moments that you can. No matter what. I mean, that's what they need.
He's a truck driver. I am so happy when he's home that we could do absolutely nothing, and I'm content because he's physically there.
Right. Yeah, we've only been together apart for 3 weeks total. I've been gone for a week twice, and he was gone for a week once. And that was the longest. I couldn't imagine more than that, because by the time a week's over, we're like, I miss you.
Yeah.
So. You get all puppy lovey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would laugh at me and be like, I got to call your husband, huh?
Homesick and all. Oh,
yeah. T-Roy, I would miss you humming while you put your makeup on, and I would, there'd be 100 things I would miss about you.
Oh, well.
The house would be too silent.
That's for sure.
Well, that is true. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, because I'm really a recluse.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's a baker.
Yeah.
He's not a recluse. He's a baker. He's one of those people that like to sit in the back and watch the bread rise.
Mm-hmm.
I watch. I listen. I notice.
So, we hit on a lot of stuff last time. We hit on some of your childhood, growing up, and
did they like us last time?
Yes, absolutely. And so this time, we wanted to hit on some really interesting things.
Yeah, we got into adult Shanell, so now I think it's time to get into what some jobs that you used to have.
Well, my current
Everybody's
job
got to
is
work.
mommy. I like being Jack's mom. That's been the best, most rewarding job I've ever had in my life. Most frustrating job I've ever had in my life too.
Yeah.
But I like being a mom. And I love rock sailing. You know I love my rocks.
Oh yeah. And
You see a
some
black
of them are
cock?
really, really nice. Oh my god, look at that penis, everybody. Penis rock. That's what it looks like anyways. But
There's a giant penis. And if you look, there's a man and a woman worshipping the ball sack.
My goodness. Well.
Oh, that's heavy. But
yeah.
You know. And the phallus is about probably 8 inches. And it's thick like a real penis.
Yeah.
Wonder who it was.
I used to sell the back a long time ago, back when they had those fantasy parties with I can't think of the name of the company. It wasn't Fredericks, but it was something on the same line. And I used to sell silicone penises that you could put in the freezer and freeze and turn them into like ice things for your cups.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you had vaginas and you had penises and
oh my.
Hey,
whatever worked, I guess.
And all the essential oils for the playroom. Let's lube it up, baby.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I was allergic to the cherry lube because it would like break me out if I got it on my skin. So I never would like because you could taste it if you wanted to on the show. And that was like the one I was terrified of. I'd get all these blisters on my hand. I'm like, I ain't put that in my mouth. I will kill myself.
Right.
But it smelled really good.
Oh, could you imagine that ER visit, your tongue be all swollen? What happened?
I'm tasting the lube. That's what it sounds like. I'm tasting the lube.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny.
What else you got for me?
Well, I mean, I hear that you had a job once upon a time that involved maybe a whip or something.
Oh, you mean when I was a dominatrix?
Yes.
Yes.
So you gotta tell me all about that.
Well, ask. I'm not shy about it. I mean, I did it for 5 years. I still have one slave girl.
Awesome.
I've had her for almost 22 years.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
She lives in the Netherlands, but she's all mine, and I love her to death.
Aww.
So was it like on, what's that show? Where they was with the trans girls? Vogue? No, not Vogue. Pose. Have you seen Pose? Oh, well, one of them is the dominatrix, and she works at a club, and they go to this club, and she has her own room, and that's where she does all her stuff. Is that how it worked, or do people call you up and be like, hey, why don't you come spank me?
I had a couple gentlemen that were into the submissive stuff, that they liked the dirty stuff. And I had a couple that he wanted to be more submissive to her. She wanted him to be more dominant to him. You know, the other way around, you know, they couldn't figure out which role they wanted.
Right.
So I had to step in and teach that's couples therapy kind of thing. They're still together. You know.
That's cool.
You know what started this? Do you guys remember when MSN had groups and you could go into chat rooms and talk to people?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Well, there used to be these these little chats called Gore, Gor, and they're these book series. And I was one night cruising around on MSN chat, and I bumped into one of these rooms by accident. And they told me I could stay and observe, but I couldn't participate or talk. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch for a little while. And I saw some beautiful role playing, just like your D&D stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like mesmerized by this beautiful wordplay, poetry. It was just gorgeous. The imagination that these people were using in this imaginary world of theirs.
Yeah.
So I got hooked. I just started coming in and I would observe and observe. And then they're like, why don't you try it? So I got invited in to be, they call them a free woman, an FW, which is, I was basically a dominatrix when I walked in as the thing, and I could be forced into submission coming out of the role play. Then someone could like basically turn me into a slave just by walking into the role playing, you know. So I'm like, oh, that's a thing I could possibly do, maybe not really. So I just started hanging out, and next thing I know, I was in love with the whole world of the Gorian beliefs, and I started going to some of their events outside of MSN, and I discovered that I liked control, and I liked being the woman in control. And
that's something to learn. I mean,
and I was apparently pretty good at it. So
yeah.
And I role played for about 5 years on MSN Gore, but it transferred into real life too. I started getting a couple submissives in the male world and in the female world. I also had a male that was very dominant towards myself, which I found myself attracted to.
Yeah.
Someone trying to conquer me, which isn't easy. You would think it is because I'm such a friendly person, right?
Right.
But no, and the next thing I know, my little fantasy world became a hobby, and then it became part of my life. Like 5 years there, all I did was control people or give up control to someone so that I could function too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to be submissive.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fun, and it was growing, and she grew with me and I grew with her, and we just never separated. And some of those Gorians are still my friends to this day. And some of them still roleplay it, and some of them don't roleplay it. But, you know, I respect them, they respect me, and at the end of the day,
that's cool though. I mean, why not? Like,
I have I was like I was telling you earlier, I was looking for my box. I wanted to show you my box. I have a box.
Yes.
It's a trunk.
There's nothing wrong with exploring.
It's probably about 2 feet wide, 1 feet high, and 1 feet deep. And it's full of my old costumes, my crops, my whip. And I can't find it.
So were you a
garage?
kind of girl or a rider's cart?
What'd you say?
She had like a bullwhip, a cat of nine tails, or a rider's crop.
I had all of them.
All of them?
I had I don't like the nines. I don't like the nines. I don't like people that use the nines. The nines can really hurt a person. Like cut them to the bone, mess with their nerves, mess with their backs. You can really seriously hurt person if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
You know. And I I have a thing for leather too. I like the smell of leather.
Oh my god,
It's
me
like
too.
it's a turn on.
Mm-hmm.
The perfume of leather.
Mm-hmm.
So
Girl, on Cincy, they have weathered leather, and it's the little wax smelly cubes. Oh, I love it. And then they have a couple of leather smells, and it's like all about it.
Yeah.
the only
right
thing
now
that I
it's-
found that I still had that was not put away is my leather. I have a leather vest that one of my gentleman friends got me, and it's a bra. It's a leather vest bra, and I have worn that for almost 10 years, and I tried it on. Because of the cancer, I've lost 35 pounds in, less than a month. So my boobs don't fit in it correctly. So I'm going to have somebody refix the laces and stuff. But you watch, I'll be back in that bitch.
Oh, yeah. Do it, girl.
Yeah.
Do it.
I say that as I show you my moo nightgown.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that moo nightgown. I love it.
we were thinking about what's gonna happen after the show, and I'm like, I don't know, cuddling and watching a movie and just stay at home sounds good. Yeah, I said sleep too.
I have the Labyrinth on.
I love the Labyrinth.
I know. I
Love it.
love David Bowie.
Yes.
Oh my god.
OMG.
When I cried hysterical when two famous people died, Robin Williams and David Bowie.
Yes.
Both of them made me cry hystericals that whole day because they were my world. You know, they part of my childhood, part of my adulthood, part of my, half of who I am is from watching them.
Well, yeah. I mean, shoot, yeah.
The Labyrinth, David Bowie. When I was young and very, very young, like prepubescent, he was in my spank bank.
So that's what it's called.
Because of them pants and the outfit and the Labyrinth.
Well, I have.
You'll learn it on here. Nowhere else.
T-Roy got me that for Christmas some years back because I love it. It's a great movie.
Well, you can get the DVD right now at Walmart for $5 if you want the Labyrinth.
That's where he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, $5. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I love that $5 bin. Most of our movies have come out of that $5 bin.
Right.
And
when you're in there, look for the Labyrinth.
We have it.
Yeah. Have it.
Do you?
Yeah, he got it for me for Christmas one year.
Yep. Oh yeah, we like movies, and oh god, we have some. I mean, it's not a lot, but
it's nothing compared to your sisters.
My sister is like a whole freaking wall. Like, I mean, top to bottom, just rolls of like movies, CD movies, and
it's like going to a video store back in the day.
Oh yeah, like oh my god, thousands, I bet.
We used to go to her and be like, "Hey, Dad,
that black cabinet right there is all my favorite DVDs up there."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for the new Ghostbusters movie to come out on DVD.
Yes, me too.
Oh, did you guys see it yet?
No.
Go.
We'll have to. My brother-in-law loves it. He's a Ghostbusters fanatic.
Yeah.
I love Ghostbusters, and this. Don't get me wrong. I liked the girl Ghostbuster movie. It was okay, but it did not belong in the franchise. It could have been called something else, as far as I'm concerned. But this movie far outdid any sequel. And I even got emotional at the theater. I got weepy. So that's how good it was. And my little Jack, who likes Ghostbuster movies, was in awe of it too.
Oh my god, I love Ghostbuster movies.
I saw the cutest meme on Facebook.
So love
It
it.
had the elf on the shelf, and he was grating the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man over a cheese grater, and there were the little bitty marshmallows all under the cheese grater.
I saw that one. I laughed.
That was great. Jason
Jack
said
never
Ransom
believed
Lord
in
has
that elf on the shelf. He's like, Mom, you know it's you. How do you argue with complete, absolute positive
Hi,
logic?
Jennifer Flynn.
You can't.
I don't know.
You
It's
just
hard,
can't.
but I hope there's no children watching us. Miss Elf on the Shelf.
I didn't say anything.
I love it.
Oh,
I love you.
I almost-
Mwah.
We'll talk later. I almost
Love
did.
you
I almost did something bad.
muches.
Oh.
Little Beth says hi.
Hi, little bit.
Like,
Whoa!
She's a naughty little
Little bit
minx,
in
that
the
little
house.
bit.
what?
She's a naughty minx, that little bit. I'd put her on the end of a leash.
She says you look fabulous, Mr. T. Roy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So what took you out of
Those eyes? Look at those eyes, everyone. I just want to rub your face on my pillow.
That was my favorite.
Do you know who makes me go all like, wow, why am I am the wrong fucking sex. I should be her. Jade DeVere.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
From that Inside the Drag Closet show.
Yeah, yeah.
That woman, man.
Thank you a little bit.
Best thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Wish she was a top and a bottom.
Whoop whoop. And if nobody knows what that means, you'll learn eventually.
That means verse.
Huh. Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Is that not where we were going with that?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna go there.
What?
What?
Whoops.
Well, it's the bird and the bees, and I think all the grown-ups wouldn't be able to handle the truth.
At least not most grown-ups.
Because
Most
then
white
most
American
men would be all
grown-ups
like,
are,
"Oh shit, you mean
useless."
I'm the bitch in the bedroom?" I mean, come on now. We don't want all the men to feel like that. Oh, did I say that out loud? I mean,
For
well,
everyone's
it's the truth. We don't want that. I mean, men have it hard enough to even try to be a man. You know.
It is hard being a man.
Right, a little bit. How you doing?
Yeah. I
A
figured it
little
would
bit
be.
as a party.
T. Roy, as pretty as you are, honey, you're still a boy.
On the outside, honey. On the outside.
That's where it counts.
That's where it counts.
But it is time for commercial, Mr. T-Roy.
Blah, blah, blah. Commercial, he says. It's time for... He acts like he's like the whatever behind the whatever. But,
All right, I'll wait here. I'm going to eat my nut and laugh at you.
All right, you just laugh away. Right there.
You're eating your nut.
Which one?
Do video of the merch.
Huh?
That merch. You were right on it.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com.
Oh,
Hi.
hey.
This one.
How are you? everybody, how are you? Welcome back to Everything Yet Nothing on WLP-DB.com or radio. Any other time I'd screw up on that, but I've learned it. See there, Teddy? I told you I loved you. So we are back with Shanell and Shanell now. And Shanell now. And
I'm multiple personality tonight.
we were talking about her being a what? Oh, Dominatrix, right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
So now we should probably go to, you've been a mama and you grown up here, there, and everywhere. And you have worked as some very awesome and interesting jobs. And, and so I want to know, how did you get into, okay, I'm on WLFE-DB.com and you were as well. How did you get into having a show on WLFE-DB.com radio?
Teddy's been trying to get me to come do my rock show on his show. And I want to do it, but he's so mainstream, so big right now that I'm scared of the numbers. And with me being so sick, I don't think I could keep up like I do on my regular show. And I haven't done my own rock show since I got sick. So it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
When my shoulders started screwing up really bad, I just couldn't do it. Rocks are heavy.
They are.
Yeah.
And when things start going tingly and then numb and then nothing and
then my brain said, "Hey, you're stupid. Let's not remember shit."
Right. Why'd you just, What?
That's been my brain all day today. I went into work and I was like,
That's your brain every day. I mean, really?
It's Thursdays
today.
Yeah, I have a Thursday every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursdays for me, it's my last day that I have to work days, and it's the last day I have to get up early. So I get up early on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then I sleep in on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So getting up to that alarm clock those 3 days is just like a nightmare. I couldn't imagine doing it 5 days a week.
Right.
I used to open every day, and I'd be getting up at 2:30 sometimes. For a year and a half, I got up at 2:30 and got to work at 4.
Yeah.
In the morning. And then when I worked at Walmart, I went at 5 a.m. shift. I can't believe it.
I hated working at Walmart.
Me too.
I actually got fired from Walmart.
Really?
Because I got into a fight with the lead one night. I used to run. Do you remember when Walmart had their own little diners?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they'd have those little cooking machines and all that stuff.
And the pretzels.
Well, yeah. And I would have to clean all that stuff. And I would make all the popcorn the night before and all that stuff. Well, the lady who ran the department, she was having me bake cookies with molded cookie dough. And this shit, I'm like, I am not feeding. Do you know that 95% of our customers are over the age of 75? You're trying to give them food poisoning. And we got into it. I mean, a loud roar. And I got mad at her and I pushed what do you call it? Stupid machine. The cotton candy machine. I pushed it up against her and I pushed her against the wall. I said, listen, if you want to kill someone, you do it on your own time. But don't you sit here and tell me for $9.90 an hour that I'm going to kill someone. You aren't worth it. And I got fired.
Yeah.
Because I pushed her up against the wall with the cotton candy machine.
No.
Well, I wasn't going to kill nobody.
No.
And I was only getting $9.90 at overnights.
Now, if she was diabetic, then you could have killed her.
I might have, I don't know. But it was just, we were serving rotten food. Literally serving spoiled
See,
food.
yeah, and she probably
So
did.
she could keep her numbers down.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say to keep the numbers down, make it look good, and all that stuff, because then they get more money at the end of the day, kind of thing.
They're the only one getting the reward. I'm getting the one that's got to live with the fact that I just poisoned an old lady because she wanted a hot dog.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You know?
I used to love going to Walmart and getting me a pretzel and an icy. Pretzel and cheese with an icy. My mammy used to stop in the
The last time I think I noticed it was a Subway.
Yeah, we have Subways here. There's in Oklahoma, it's McDonald's all over the place.
Oh,
but now they're taking them out. The one in Arkansas that my parents they work at, they took out their McDonald's and now it's just a shipping area.
No, the one here by me is a Subway. I think before that it was some kind of like take and go pizza or something. I don't know.
Ours is a Subway.
But they all went out like within a year of me yelling at her and threatening her with the cotton candy machine. They all left. But I honestly think every one of those freaking department managers were serving rotten food.
What color cotton
that's
candy?
What Walmart wants.
What color was the cotton candy?
They're all about money. They ain't nothing about the people.
What color was the cotton candy?
Pink.
Really? No blue.
I like blue. I like the blue raspberry. That's my favorite.
Well,
I want some cotton candy.
Now you want cotton candy?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a cotton candy vodka martini?
No.
No, but it sounds good.
They take cotton candy.
Oh.
And they squish it into a hard little pack. And then they set it in the martini glass and they pour the vodka over it. And it melts and it becomes that ooey gooey yummy taste of the cotton candy with a hint of vodka. And I love it with that, what is that, ice blue, I think it's called.
Ooh, I bet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
that
blue
blue's
because
very-
it's usually raspberry or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason. Jason just arrived in the background. In the back. Oh, yes.
Can I play with him?
Hello.
Shanae wants to play with him. Shanae now.
Yeah,
Hey.
I can fit you in.
Shanae now. Oh.
Bring
Yeah,
him
you
here.
missed
I
it. We
want
was
to
talking
see
about
his
a rock.
beautiful face.
Oh, she wants to see your face.
You're a beautiful, handsome man. Hi, Mr. DM.
Hello, how are you?
Pleased to see you, sir.
Well, it's good to see you too.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Any good news?
No, the sample wasn't viable, so they have to redo the biopsy on Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks between biopsies. Same location.
Well, I want to know.
Yeah, so I'll let everybody know as soon as I find out.
Good. How you holding up?
I'm doing okay. So
You want to rough up your beard and go like, "Don't worry, puppy. It's going to be okay." I'm silly. I took a hydrocodone.
Oh, nice.
I'm having a hot flash now. I'm going to have to take the clothes off.
Here. How long you want of these?
Oh, baby. Ooh, that's pretty.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I know, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. Purples and blues. That's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Did you get that for him, Kevin?
No, I bought it for myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it at that fancy boutique called the Dalatois.
No, it's $1.25.
It's a Dalatois 10 here.
Yeah. He bought me the big fan.
Well, I'm mad because I used to get a lot of art supplies from there, and everything was $1.25. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
Have you
greedy
seen our big
bastards?
fan?
See, I guess that's a good thing about living down here in the South or in the Midwest,
Midwest.
because it's just $1.10
For now.
for now.
For now.
For now.
We're
Everybody
just gonna
else
say
said it.
for now. We just like that word tonight, huh? For now.
For now. OMJ. Oh, we have comments.
Whoa,
We
hi,
got a
Tom.
Hi, Tom. Nally. Brother.
Tom Nally.
Tom
Hi,
Nally
Tom
is
Nally. Good shirt off.
www.feed-tv.com, so come and check him out.
Tom
That
says
man
he's a
will not
beautiful,
take his
handsome
shirt off
man,
for
too.
me.
Hi, Chloe.
Love and miss you, Chloe. Oh, I know. She said y'all making my pregnancy cravings worse. Cotton candy. I know, right? Fuck, I'm about to go get
And
one.
honey, you probably need a martini right now if you're pregnant.
Oh, really?
I'm just
I
saying.
tried it.
I mean, you know, thank God I'm not a woman that can get pregnant. I'd
Could
be
you imagine
martini
T. Roy
next to
pregnant with cravings?
it. Ugh.
Martini. You can't drink a martini when you're pregnant, T-Roy. That's why T-Roy can't get pregnant.
Exactly. You said you didn't even hear me.
Baby,
I said
alcohol
that's probably a
causes
good
fetal
thing why
alcohol
I'm not a
syndrome in
woman
children.
and
You
could get
can't drink while
pregnant
you're
because
pregnant.
I'd be drinking a martini all the time.
What'd you say?
Fetal alcohol syndrome is the biggest reason why you can't drink while you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So don't drink while you're pregnant.
Chloe only has 9 more weeks.
Clo.
Wow.
What is she having? Does she know? Does she know? Does she know?
Do you know what you're having, Chloe?
I believe. I don't remember.
I bet. I know.
A baby.
A baby.
A baby!
She's gonna have a baby, and she's gonna have a baby, and she's
A boy.
I better not have a
She's
baby.
not
I'll come
a-
find you and blame you.
She's a boy.
I will come find. If I have a baby, I'm coming to find you, T. Roy, and blame you.
Okay.
You be the
Could you
father.
imagine?
Could you imagine?
Make you the father.
Hey, as long as
No,
that
I
baby-
don't want children. Oh, but if it's his, I don't have to do anything.
Exactly. You can just stay at home, and I'll stay at home and do video. I mean, you know, there's diseases and shit out there. I just don't. And I mean, if I have to go see the baby, there's a chance that I could give that baby some disease.
I think we've derailed this train.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna stay home and be all like, video chat the baby and be all like, "Oh, Daddy, love you, little boy. Yes, I do." Over the like video chat, you know, safer and all.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hey, now
So-
that is a safe joke.
Why did you stop being a dominatrix? We could never finish
I
that.
didn't. I don't.
Just fell up.
I still have my girl. I don't role play it anymore.
So how'd you get into it?
Through MSN chat.
MSN chat.
And what got you into that?
Over recapping. She was just scrolling through the chat one day.
Okay.
I bumped into a weird chat called Gore, and I stayed. And I always role played anyway when I was, D&D and stuff like that. So it was just easy to role play a dominatrix.
Okay. And of course, she's probably single at that moment in time.
I had to think.
I
I had to think because I did get with people at different points in that frame, and
so you're free spirit.
I had this freaky accident happen. Well, it's not an accident. Okay, one of the guys that was
You still call it an
in the
accident?
Gorian role playing world that I was in, he just showed up on my doorstep.
Oh wow.
He came on a Greyhound bus and showed up on my doorstep.
That happened to my best friend, and I got him in my car because she got tired of him being there for like 7 or 8 months. And she's all like, "Troy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He won't leave and da 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 da." So I went and told him, I was like, "Hey, yo, bro, it's time for you to get your shit, get in my car because I'm taking you for a ride." He said, "Where are we going?" I said, "You'll find out when we get there. Get your ass in the car." And he got in the car. So I took him to Springfield, which is like 45 minutes to an hour away. And I went downtown and I pulled up to a corner and I said, "Well, bud, this is your stop. You need to get out of my car now." He got in my car and I drove away and I haven't seen him since.
Wow.
Well, this freak knob, he came
That's some balls.
and
That was before you had a cell phone.
he came and I got home from work and he was at my other door because I come through the back of my old house. I came through the back and I didn't know he was there. And all of a sudden I heard some knocking on my door and I thought it was one of the little kids because it was lower on the door.
Yeah.
So I thought it was one of the little kids in the neighborhood because all the little kids came to my house because I had all the kittens. And so I was thinking one of the kids came over and wanted to play with a kitten. I didn't think anything of it. Went open the door. Here he is in full naidoo submitting to me. What? Get the hell out of here. What the fuck? I don't know you past the chat room. You just show up at my doorstep.
Yeah.
So he comes. So my stupid ass said, "Okay, you can come in. We'll figure out something to do." And I wasn't going to keep it. I didn't want it. But he stayed overnight. And I called my dad and my mom. And I'm like, "Mom, I don't know where this fuck knob came from, but he's on my doorstep. Come get it. Help me. It's scaring the shit out of me. It's doing these weird things. I get the role play. No problem." Because I'm an open book. I've always told people exactly what's going on in my life. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. And
Exactly.
my stepdad came over, and my stepdad was he was a badass. He knew jitsu. He was a five-time black belt. All this other stuff. So he was a badass. So he was coming to kill. So he grabs up this Yahoo, takes him out back to the Greyhound station, and he sits there until a bus comes. And he tells him, "I don't care what fucking bus you're getting on, but you're getting on that fucking bus and you're getting out of here."
right? You're getting out of here.
Go to Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm
he
making
got on
sure.
that bus and zoom.
Yeah. I tell you, man, there's people out there like that. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? But yeah, like they'll freaking show up and it doesn't take but maybe a hello and your address and that's it.
Then he proceeded to stalk me on MSN chat for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
They're out there for sure.
I gave you a big fat rejection. My whole family did.
Everybody did.
And then later I found out he did it to another girl and she got stuck with him for 5 years.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. She even had a kid with it.
Yeah. Well,
Some people are desperate for affection.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not desperate.
Me either. Not for that.
That's just crazy.
I'm not even desperate for anything else either. I just like it.
I'm desperate for food.
I've never had to look for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I need companionship, I can find it. I've never had a problem with that.
Right. Right. And that's a good thing, you know. A lot of people do have problems and all that. But, you know, I think, well, it all evens out because it's there for a reason. And I think that's it. You know, if it
I
wasn't
think
there, then it would be lopsided or whatever and totally be off. And nobody
I
would
think it's
even
because
think
I'm so
of
black and white with everything I say. You know,
Yeah.
this is what I want. This is what I'm going to have. And if you don't like it, don't stay. Don't volunteer. Don't step in.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes you just got to be like that.
some people can say I'm cold for being that way, but
I don't think so. I think it's just like you just said. I mean, if you got, it and it's your, it's your idea, you're the one that's putting it together. So you're the one that has full control, and whoever is going to be doing it with you needs to know that, so that way they don't like be all like thinking a certain way and it not be that way. They can just totally know it up front before they even get into it.
I think when Greg died, I think that's when I decided that I was not going to let anybody stop me from loving somebody again.
Yeah.
Because his mother, she put a kibosh on everything at the end of our relationship. I didn't get to say goodbye to him. When his heart died,
Yeah.
I didn't get my goodbyes. I didn't get my closure. He didn't get his.
No. A lot of
And that's
times.
the only man I would ever say I would marry was Greg.
Yeah.
That's how much I loved him. And for me to say that, and you guys know my beliefs on the marriage system,
Right.
Yeah.
that's huge.
Right. Right. And and he was one of your exes.
He was my boyfriend for 6 years, almost 6 years, and he went into heart failure and lung failure. He needed a transplant of both, and he got the lung transplant, and he rejected those. And then he was going to get a heart transplant, but he didn't get the heart transplant. He died before they could get it to him. His birthday is October 28th, 1961, and mine's October 31st, 1973. So
Oh wow.
we celebrated everything together from the moment
yeah.
we were together. You know how you said you've only been apart 3 weeks in the years you guys have been together?
Yeah.
I think we were apart before he got sick, maybe a couple hours in all that time, because we work third shift at Wally World, and he used to let me sneak because he worked in soft lines, so he put up blankets and things on the shelves, and I would sneak back there after we would gone drinking the night before, and he'd let me sleep in the boxes with the pillows. I'd be under the pillows sleeping, and he'd be putting stuff away, and he knew I was in the box.
Where's Shanell?
What's for Christmas? Shanell.
Yeah.
That
That would be great, though.
Want the phone?
No, I got to try out all the new pillows before everybody else.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh.
He was a
Well,
good man.
it looks like our hour is up.
No way.
Yahweh! Can you believe it? It feels like we just started.
You let Justin steal my hour, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tell Justin to give it back.
Jason.
Wanna catch you next week?
Can I catch you next week?
I'll go upstairs and find my crop, and I'll whoop your ass.
Well, girls, thank you so very much for coming on the show and teaching us more about yourself and letting us know about yourself. And I've enjoyed it very much because you have shown me a whole another side of you that I had no idea, and I just love you even more for it. So you're an awesome and fabulous mother. You're an awesome and fabulous friend and sister, and daughter, and there is no going wrong with you. And I love you very much, and I wish you the best on everything that you have ever done in your life and everything that you're going to do in your life. Don't give up on yourself and don't give up on others around you. Always remember that you have us, we're your friends, we're your family, and don't ever get down on yourself. When you do, please reach out to me or somebody else that you know, because we're here for you.
I'm gonna come and comb out Kevin's hair one night when you're not looking.
Yeah, come on.
Yes. I had this.
I just want to comb his hair out. I just want to get those curls perfect.
Oh.
If I ever had a little sister or a little brother, I would want one of you. One of each.
Oh, thank you. That makes me so.
T-Roy would make an excellent little sister.
Yeah. Girl, you would know it. I would be makeup galore everywhere.
You teach me how to put it on, wouldn't you?
Yeah, after I taught myself.
You should see him when he goes into my sister's room and she has her vanity there with all her stuff. He's like, oh.
One night when we're both,
I have this color and I have this color and I have this color and this color. Look at this brush. Oh my God, this brush. This
one
color.
night when you're drunk and I'm drunk, we'll go and buy some palettes that match each other, and you can tell me which palette to put on, and I can
We can do that, and we can make a show out of it.
And
I
then
would
we
love
can
that.
look like sisters.
Yes,
that would be awesome.
We so should do that. That would be so much fun.
I could learn techniques.
Yeah,
I might make this as a girl.
I could teach you those techniques too.
Kevin, do you ever wear makeup?
Sometimes.
Not anymore.
Whatever.
You should wear
that. When I was
gonna say something, but I am not gonna say.
When I was 19, I was a drag queen for about a year. It was fun.
You need sparkles in your beard.
You know how much pain that is to clean out?
Oh, honey,
I know.
All right.
I see those.
I had some in my coochie hair.
One guy did
I know what it's like to get out of the coochie hair. If it's like,
I saw this one guy on TikTok that did his whole beard, his eyelashes, his hair, everything, and I thought, oh my God, could you imagine what his drain looks like? Yeah.
Oh God.
Nah, probably pretty hairy.
Somebody was saying they wanted to sparkle him.
Who?
I don't know, but could you imagine Teddy's face all in sparkles?
Oh. Who was that?
I don't know. It was a couple weeks ago on one of his shows. They were talking about it. I just can't imagine that fur face all sparkled up.
But let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and say goodbye to everybody and hang out in the back room, and we'll finish this conversation after this.
So, yes, goodbye, everybody. Be a rainbow, and please help somebody else be a rainbow, too. Be safe. Reach out if you need somebody. Peace and love to each and every one of you. Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then, which I should. And
we chatted.
Stay tuned for next Thursday, because guess what? It's going to be fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Make it fabulous, darling.
Right.
Anyways, we gotta go because somebody's
in a world where there's nothing but jerks. Be the kind one.
Love you, girl. Oh, I click on the wrong one every time. Oh, I gotta get this over here, and I gotta get this.
Thank you for joining T-Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life. Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE DB Radio.
Hi. Hi, everybody, and welcome, not bad, because we are out of here. Peace. Sucker.